Hello everyone, are all safe and well? Toolbox tour video. November, it's getting cold now. I've got a bit of a gruff voice, I'm sorry. Okay, let's dive in. Birthday present here, thanks Hannah. Vamp pliers, seen these on the internet for a few years. My daughter Hannah was kind enough to get me these, lovely. These have got the, as you can see in the picture there, these have got the serrated teeth on them. They were actually designed to get out screws that were all churned up, but obviously for general day-to-day use where you need a pair of pliers, these are going to be absolutely fantastic because they've got some super gripping teeth in them. Okay, I look forward to using those. As I say, these are genuine vamp pliers made in Japan, so they're going to be fantastic quality. We've got a 6mm long-handled T-wrench here. Now, you don't really see these being used very often now, but you'd be surprised how much leverage you can actually apply to these. These are for some really difficult access areas where you can't get a conventional hex key in, or sometimes you can't even get a hex bit in using a ratchet and extensions. Useful tools, need this at work. Okay, now I got this a little while ago off my Mac Tools dealer. Didn't want to pay a lot of money, but they also had to be a specific design. Now this is a 3/8 and a 1/2 inch drive, 6-point, as you can see, 6-point impact socket set. I've had to highlight them in yellow Sharpie, that's because of my eyesight. Now, as you can see, straight away, got a 24mm bit there. Look how small it is compared to a conventional 24mm. Super shallow. That was one of the main reasons I got it, as well as it being 6-point, and my impact sockets were 12. You can zoom in there. Theirs at 12-point. So as well as it being super shallow, the actual sidewall thickness is slimmer as well. And I was doing some suspension work recently on my Jaguar XJ40, came across some very difficult access fasteners, and the conventional 24mm, it just wouldn't get in there. And so I thought I'd use a 24mm chrome socket, and obviously because these fasteners were so heavily loaded down with torque, yeah, you guessed it, the socket, it just cracked, and guess what, it was a snap-on socket, so I wasn't a happy person at all. Now, as I say, these are super shallow, so they must have been made for a reason in this design by this particular manufacturer. Never heard of them before. They're called PowerHand. Maybe this is one of their specialist sets, not really sure. Maybe they make conventional size impact sockets as well as these specialist sockets. That's if it is a specialist socket, you never know. They might just have decided that because if they make a shallower socket, they'll be using less material, and obviously less material means less cost. Maybe that's the way they wanted to go, but as I say, in this instance, it really got me out of trouble. That's all for now. Let's all keep safe and well.